Welcome back, curious minds! In today's captivating video, we're diving into an extraordinary journey through the top 10 US states with the highest percentage of Jewish populations. As we uncover these numbers, we'll also explore fascinating facts about the Jewish diaspora in America, such as when and why they came to the US, how they settled, and what makes each state special in Jewish culture. So sit back, watch till the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more exciting content. Now let's start. Number 10, Illinois. Did you know that Illinois is home to over 300,000 Jewish residents, making up 3.1% of its total population? That might not seem like much, but within cities like Chicago, Jewish culture is thriving. Chicago alone hosts one of the most vibrant Jewish communities in the Midwest. Illinois saw a significant wave of Jewish immigration during the late 1800s and early 20th century, mainly due to Jews fleeing persecution in Eastern Europe, particularly from countries like Russia and Poland. The city of Chicago became a safe haven for these migrants, where they found work, built synagogues, and contributed to the city's industrial and cultural growth. Today, Illinois boasts prominent Jewish schools, synagogues, and cultural festivals that celebrate their deep-rooted history. Number 9, California. California isn't just famous for its beaches and Hollywood. Did you know that this sunny state also has a thriving Jewish community? 3.2% of California's population identifies as Jewish, with an estimated 1.2 million Jewish residents. California's Jewish community began to grow in earnest after the gold rush of 1849, when many Jewish immigrants, primarily from Germany, came seeking opportunity. Later, in the early 20th century, another wave of Jewish immigrants arrived, this time from Eastern Europe. As these newcomers settled, they laid the foundations for communities in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and beyond. What's fascinating is that some of Hollywood's most iconic figures, including Steven Spielberg and Leonard Nimoy, have Jewish roots. The cultural impact of the Jewish community on California cannot be overstated, from entertainment to politics. Number 8, Arizona. Surprising, right? Did you know that Arizona, the state known for its scorching deserts, is home to a growing Jewish population? 4.0% of the people living in Arizona identify as Jewish. That's about 320,000 individuals. Most of Arizona's Jewish population is centered in Phoenix and Tucson, and while Arizona's Jewish community is smaller than other states, it has shown rapid growth in the last 50 years. This is partly due to retirees seeking a warmer climate and younger families moving for job opportunities. Arizona also holds a distinct honor with its Tucson Jewish Film Festival, one of the longest-running Jewish film festivals in the U.S. This desert state has become a warm and welcoming home for many in the Jewish community. Number 7, Delaware. At first glance, you wouldn't expect a small state like Delaware to rank so high. But did you know that 4.5% of Delaware's population is Jewish? This is about 45,000 people in a state with a population of just under 1 million. Jewish settlers first arrived in Delaware during the colonial period, but it wasn't until the 19th and 20th centuries that the Jewish population grew significantly. Many Jews fled persecution in Europe and found new opportunities in this peaceful state. Today, Wilmington and Newark boast a tight-knit Jewish community, complete with Jewish schools, synagogues, and cultural centers. Delaware's Jewish residents contribute significantly to the state's rich history and community life. Number 6, Massachusetts. Did you know that Massachusetts has one of the oldest Jewish populations in the U.S.? With 4.8% of the state's residents identifying as Jewish, Massachusetts holds around 300,000 members of the Jewish faith. The Jewish community first took root here in the 19th century, particularly in Boston, where Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe arrived in large numbers. Massachusetts was appealing for many Jewish families due to its strong economy, educational institutions, and cultural life. Today, the state is known for its significant Jewish academic presence, with universities like Harvard and Brandeis producing influential Jewish thinkers and leaders. Jewish culture is deeply interwoven into Massachusetts' intellectual and social fabric. Number 5, Maryland. Did you know that 5.2% of Maryland's population is Jewish? That's more than 300,000 people. The majority of Maryland's Jewish population resides in Baltimore and its suburbs, which have a rich history dating back to the 1800s. Many Jewish immigrants came to Maryland seeking economic opportunities and religious freedom, escaping oppression in Russia and Poland. Today, Baltimore is home to numerous synagogues, Jewish schools, and kosher restaurants. Jewish culture thrives here, and Maryland continues to be one of the most welcoming states for Jewish families. Number 4. Florida. Florida might be famous for its retirees and warm weather, but did you know it also ranks as one of the top states for Jewish residents? A whopping 5.3% of Florida's population, or around 620,000 people, identify as Jewish. Much of Florida's Jewish population is concentrated in cities like Miami and Boca Raton, where retirees from the Northeast have settled. Florida became a hotspot for Jewish migration starting in the 1960s, thanks to its warm climate, affordability, and welcoming community. Jewish life in Florida is vibrant, with cultural festivals, schools, and synagogues playing central roles in these communities. Miami, in particular, has become a cultural hub for Jewish Americans. Number 3. Connecticut. You might be surprised to learn that 6.3% of Connecticut's population is Jewish. That's about 250,000 people in a relatively small state. Many Jewish families settled in Connecticut during the early 20th century, particularly after fleeing anti-Semitism in Europe. They found work in the industrial towns of New Haven, Hartford, and Stamford, contributing to the state's economy and culture. Today, Connecticut's Jewish community remains active, with various Jewish schools, cultural events, and religious centers. Did you know that Connecticut is home to one of the oldest Jewish newspapers in the country? Number 2. New Jersey. New Jersey has one of the largest Jewish communities in the United States. Did you know that 7.1% of New Jersey's population is Jewish? That's over 620,000 people. New Jersey's Jewish history dates back to the 19th century, and its proximity to New York made it an attractive place for Jewish families to settle. Today, cities like Teaneck, Cherry Hill, and Lakewood are known for their vibrant Jewish communities. Many Jewish institutions and organizations are headquartered here, and the state's rich cultural life reflects its diverse Jewish population. New Jersey's contributions to Jewish education and culture are immense. Number 1. New York. Finally, did you know that New York is home to the largest Jewish population in the U.S.? A staggering 9.0% of New York's population identifies as Jewish, which equates to over 1.75 million people. The Jewish community in New York began flourishing in the late 1800s, particularly with the influx of Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe. Escaping persecution, these Jewish families found a home in New York's bustling neighborhoods like Lower East Side, Brooklyn, and Queens. New York became the center of American Jewish life, with institutions such as Yeshiva University, the Jewish Theological Seminary, and countless synagogues and community centers. Today, New York's Jewish culture is an integral part of the city's identity, with the community playing a key role in politics, business, and the arts. Thank you for staying with us on this incredible journey through the states with the highest Jewish populations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what other fascinating topics you'd like us to explore. See you next time, and thanks for watching.